Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shell here. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like my camera's shaking still, but it's alright. You guys can see me, everything look clear, and y'all see what the title of the video is. Don't mind the rest of my face. I'm filming a separate video, but somebody asked me to film this video the other day, so I thought I might come in and share with you guys real quick how I apply my false lashes. I'm not going to go in with any specific lash, any kind of lash. No expensive lash, no affordable lash. Like, you use the lash of your choice, the lash that you can afford, the lash that you love. I feel like for me, I wore a whole bunch of different type of lashes until I got comfortable with what my eyes like, what works for me. I don't specify in any specific type of lash, like I only wear Lily lashes or I only wear expensive lashes. I wear drugstore lashes majority of the time. Don't feel like if you're getting into lashes you need to go out and buy a $40 lash. Like, you really don't. Like, the drugstore lash will give you almost the same effect. Even some drugstore lashes will give you better effect than some expensive lashes. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys how I apply my lash now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but these are one of my favorite style of lashes. Very wispy, but then it's wispy where you have longer length and then shorter length in between. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So longer lengths and then shorter length in between. Super wispy. So that's how I like my lash. And then I also like my lash where the band is very, very thin, because anything too thick, too heavy, it weighs down my eyes. It makes my eyes super watery and I don't like it. So everyone's eyes are different. Some people have sensitive eyes. Some people, on the other hand, can wear any lash adhesive, period. For me, I have very sensitive eyes. Like, my eyes are super sensitive, so I cannot just wear any lash glue. Like, I have a lash glue, I'll show you guys, lash adhesive right here. It's called Andrea lash strip adhesive. It's super clear. It has a brush, really nice lash glue. It even dries clear, but I don't know what is it about this. It burned my eye so bad. And this, I think this came with a lash, or I bought it in the beauty supply store or something. But if you guys see this lash glue anywhere on the market, be very careful, because it almost blind me. Like, it's really bad. So one of my favorite lash glue is the Callus adhesive lash glue. This is what it looks like, and you guys can get this one from Amazon. That's why I order mine. I think I pay $9.99 and I get 2 in the pack. Or this one from iEnvy. You could get this in your local beauty supply store. Trying to get that to focus. It's called Super Strong Hold Eyelash Adhesive. This comes out white and then it dries clear. So my sister recommended me to get this one because this one is her favorite lash glue. But I prefer this one because it is black, it dries black. And the reason why I like this one is when I add it to my lash line, if I have any gaps or anything like that, it solves the problem for me. So that's why I like the Callus over the other one. And then when I'm taking this off, I just pick it, peel it off very gently, and it comes off. Doesn't leave any goo, any gunk on my lashes, and it is very gentle on the eyes. You just gotta take your time with it. Now, this one that my sister recommended, I don't like this one because when you take off your lash, it leaves back all the gunk from the glue on your lashes, and I cannot stand that. I cannot stand to feel like I need to peel, like rip my lashes out to get out the glue. So I don't like that one. So enough of me babbling, let me show you guys how I apply my lashes. So when I'm applying my lashes, I use my hand. A lot of people use tweezers, or they have like an applicator now where you can use to apply your lash. I like to feel where I'm putting my lash. I like to feel it with my hand, and I tried to use a tweezer once and I poked the tweezer right on my eyeball. So never again ever in my life do I ever use tweezers. I don't bother with them. I just can't deal because I almost blind myself. So what I like to do when I'm applying my lash is first I like to add mascara to my lashes, and I already added mascara to my natural lashes. My natural lashes are very short, you can't really see them that much, so I like to add my mascara first, because I don't like to add mascara to the lashes because then it just gets the lashes dirty. Even though you can clean them, I just rather just put it on my lash and not on the lashes. Then I hold this directly in the center. I look down, and this is not the easiest thing to do in the world, because some people just can't look down with one eye and keep the other eye open. For me, it was practice. I practiced until like I'm really good at it now by doing it. So once you add the glue to your lash, let it dry for probably about 20, 25, 30 seconds, because you want the glue to be tacky so that when you place it there, it sticks and it's not moving, it's not lifting up because it's not dry properly. So my glue have been sitting now for quite a few seconds, so it should be super sticky now. So what I'm going to do is, I have my palette right here, I'm holding it super close to my face. I'm going to look down with one eye and keep the other eye open. Like I said, you guys, this is practice. And then I'm going to kind of hold the lash and put it as closest to the lash line as I possibly can. Then I'm going to do the inner part, stick that down, then the outer part. Now, you guys see that it's not sticking? It's not sticking, like it's really not sticking. That is because the glue has dried. If your glue dries, you have to go back and add more lash glue. Because I was talking for so long, my glue dried. So what I'm gonna do is go back and add glue to my lash line, because once you put your lashes down, you want to make sure that your lash is on. You don't want it to be hanging. That happens to me sometimes. I'm not saying that I'm a perfectionist and my lash doesn't hang sometimes. The most annoying things to me when I put my lashes on and my lash is hanging from either side. I really hate that. So if you find that happen, you can go ahead and add a little bit of the lash glue to your lashes and make sure that it doesn't get in your eye, or you can take the lashes off if it's really not sticking properly, reapply the glue, and then go back and add it to your eyes. So and then another tip that I want to give you guys when you're applying your lashes, to make sure that you add your setting spray before you put your lashes down. If you're going to add it afterwards, I would recommend covering your eyelids so that the setting spray doesn't touch your lashes, because that can also help your lash band to lift up in either the inner corner or the outer corner. So what I'm going to do is go back in again. I'm going to look down with one eye, kind of hold it so that I put it right in the center, stick it on right where I want it, and then hold the corner and try to make sure that it's as close to the lash line as possible. And there. Also, once you stick the lash on, make sure that you hold down both corners, so the outer corner, and just push it on, and then the inner corner and push it on, because these are the two problem areas. That's like when you put a frontal on, you know how the nape areas is always lifting up, and you got to make sure that you go back and do an extra hold on the nape area. You want to make sure that you do the same thing with the lash. So you're going to hold the outer corner, push it in, and do the same thing on the inner corner, just to make sure that your lash is on and your lash is on properly. So like, look at my eyes and look at the difference on my lashes. Like, look how stunning. I'm gonna move back so that you guys can see that, but look at the difference when you have lashes on versus when you don't. And look, if you guys can see what this lash looks like, I trimmed off this corner and this corner. Most of the time when you buy lashes, it's gonna have pointy corners. You want to make sure that you cut those off, honey, because if you don't, it's gonna poke you, it's gonna tug at you, and it's just gonna make you miserable the whole time you have them on. So you want to make 100% sure that you don't forget to cut off those corners, or else it's just gonna haunt your life. And you're gonna be out in public, you're probably gonna be at an event, you're probably gonna be out somewhere, and you're gonna end up wanting to rip your lashes off because the corners are pinching you so bad. So you want to make sure that you cut off the corners, because if you don't, I feel bad for you. I feel so bad for you. Okay, so alright you guys, so now I'm gonna move on to the next eye, and I have the lash right here in my hand. Now my left eye could be a little bit more challenging because I'm right-handed. So what I like to do with the left eye is probably hold this one on the edge of the lash. So just like so, and then that way I can see better with putting it on. I do that sometimes, but other times I try to act like a pro and hold it in the middle. But I really hold it more towards the outer corner than hold it in the center. Then I'm gonna look down while this eye is open, and I'm gonna try my best to try to place it exactly where I want it. And I never get this eye as perfect how I get the other eye, but I do my best. So there I go, I place it in the center, then I put it on. Alright, so now we got both eye on. If you feel like you want to add liner to the lash band to make it look clean, or to get a line or whatever, you guys can go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna do that just because I like how it looks. It's not bothering me, it feels comfortable, and I don't feel like it looks nasty in any kind of way. I don't know how it looks on camera, but to me it looks perfectly fine. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So hopefully I give you guys everything that you wanted. If I left everything out, if there's anything that I didn't answer and you would like to ask me, go ahead and leave your questions down below and I'll go ahead and answer them for you guys. But that is it for how I apply my lashes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.